What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. We got some new Metallica. This time we're checking out their song Screaming Suicide, and we got the official music video. Now, I don't know what it is, but Metallica's just been dropping bombs on us, literally, and dropping some bangers on us lately, like just out of the blue. And I'm all excited for it. Let's go ahead, shut up, and turn it up. I mean, okay. Okay, hold on, James, before you go in there. It's one of the things that makes me big fans of Metallica is that they just always have like very interesting intros. The way that they kind of opened up, it almost made it seem like, like you watching the movies and the guy pulls over his cover that he had on this nice fancy car, and then as soon as he turns on the engine, this is the song that plays. That's what that reminded me of, right? Okay, and then it started going in, and it almost kind of sounded like it had a little bit of a blues kind of attitude to it, like I'm a bad man, like I'm a bad guy, kind of come in there. And then as it started coming in, the drums started becoming a little bit more involved. That little I don't know what you call it, like a 16th step or something, right? That was unexpected, right? Because that's not generally a place I would expect to hear it at. At first, I thought it was a mistake, that it was something I was just casually, not casually hearing, but I just thought I heard the wrong thing. Did it again. I was like, oh, okay. So the drums are interesting, very good intro. We rocking and rolling. Let's get it, James. That's what we heard at the beginning. So that's kind of like a common, a music. It's like a music arrangement, right? Sometimes when you want to introduce something in either the hype or the climax of the song, or you kind of give a little taste of it, right? Especially at the beginning. So I kind of like that made a return. Now, based off the lyrics that James is singing here, he says, "Keep it inside." So that's almost like keep the true feelings inside, right? Because if we think about the type of things that lead to an unfortunate suicide, it's that, feeling like you don't really have any type of outliner to deal with these issues, like people to talk to, or some type of external way to get whatever's on your chest or in your mind or in your mentality out of you, right? So it's almost like you just got to keep it inside. You might also be burdened with the thought that don't nobody want to hear what you got to say. You know what I mean? So that's interesting because he titles it Screaming Suicide, because it's these internal emotions that feels like it's screaming because it's not going anywhere. It's just rampaging inside of you. I really like how the beat just kind of slowed down when he was like, "Let me tell you," or he said, "Listen," or something like that. We'll hear it again. And then the beat kind of just didn't, I guess it kind of went to halftime, right? Went to halftime, but then it was like he was just sitting there like talking to us, right? Almost like we have a conversation within ourselves, or the world be moving super fast and everything. But the issues that we're experiencing right now that could be leading to, an unfortunate suicide could feel like it's dragging on, right? Because it's something that we just be dealing with all day. So I like that representation of the beat kind of go halftime before it just sped right up. So I'll give you also that sense of things rushing really, really fast. Now, I think that's the wah pedal that he's also using. I mean that that's like wailing, if you will. Okay, let's keep it going. Right here, I like this part. Oh, insane guitar load coming. Insane guitar solo. Let's go. Oh, wow, that's it? I mean, we still got another 2 minutes to go, but that's it? Oh, I kind of expected a little bit more from the solo there. Very interesting. There must be another solo coming, right? Because that solo didn't live in the high registers that much, right? That was kind of, chilling between the mid and the low. What am I to think of that? It's a lot harder for us to recognize pitch when it's at a lower level, right? We kind of just look at it as a bunch of garbled mess. But what we can understand is the texture. And that's what we got right there with that solo. It's very textury, as he was kind of, some of us can hear the actual notes, those with a trained ear. But for the most part, the texture of the music that was playing is what stood out to you. And what am I to make of that, right? Especially given the title of this. Maybe a garbled mess. Maybe that's eventually what everybody else around you sound like, or how you would describe how you're internally feeling. Just a whole bunch of garbled mess. Now, there was a little bit of high notes in there, but for the most part, garbled textural nonsense, right? It was not nonsense from a technical, like playing perspective, just nonsense as far as I think what they were trying to get across in the solo. Okay, let's keep it going.
Terrified and sleepless nights, caught in spotlight, dead to rights. Isolate and fight your mind, telling you you're left behind.
There we go. Higher register. Chromatic descent. It's a chromatic descent. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. Right after James got done singing, and then they kept going on in the background, the rhythm, da 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 da. Eventually, when you're listening to metal or you're listening to like rock and roll blues, there's this moment where things are just rocking, like you just jamming out, like you already feeling the song. But whenever they do like an extended like solo, but then the rhythm, the background rhythm is changing, it's just I don't know about you guys, but it just activates something in me, and whatever I was feeling just gets multiplied by like 6, and I'm like, and that's what happened earlier. So sorry if it kind of I just really was feeling it then. So let's keep it going. Like the main melody, it's altered a bit. sound like despair.
Voice inside keeps drinking cyanide, and no more can you run into the sun. Terrified, sleepless nights, caught in spotlight, dead to rights. Isolate and fight your mind, telling you you're left behind. And now you speak my name. You've given back the flame. Keep me deep inside. Don't you keep me inside, screaming suicide.
Right here. Oh yeah.
Now that I'm exposed inside, shine the light on cyanide.
Look at his eyes.
No longer needed here. Now you face your biggest
Look at them. They just walk away like they did their thing. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty sure, you know, if you clicked on this reaction, you're just as a bigger, you know, a huge Metallica fan, probably even bigger than me. But honestly, man, this day and age, getting some new Metallica just feels like a present. Every type of song, even if you don't even like Metallica's new sound direction, you know, the new age, because you know artists tend to change for time. I feel like only the very lucky ones are able to make such a timeless sound where they could take what they've done in like the 80s, right, and play that same sound here in the new age and make it still sound good. You know, I feel like there's only a few artists that can do something like that, but for the most part, there's always going to be change. That's just music. That's just the evolution of music. But these days, you know, given how long Metallica's been around, the fact that they can still put out music, right? They can still put out music and then still do some numbers like 4 hours ago, 350. I think that's amazing. And that's just a testament to their skill, regardless if you like their new sound or not. I mean, it's freaking Metallica. Come on. They still out here showing us what's up. Anyways, you guys let me know what y'all thought about this down in the comments. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.